What's up, guys? I'm Anthony Totri. He's Sean DePaz. We're here at Illegal Pete's ahead of Arizona State opening conference play against the number 5 USC Trojans. Before we get into the matchup and all the fun happening in Tempe, first things first, Doug Franz, him and his Unplugged Army, they went out and they tweeted that Ray Anderson, the athletic director for the Sun Devils, was resigning. We're here to tell you that that is not true. By no means is Ray Anderson resigning as the athletic director for Arizona State. Sean, this is a conversation that you and I have had in regards to Anderson for a while now, just about his place with the university, the athletic department as it stands. I guess what kind of was running through your head when you first saw that?
I mean, my first reaction was, this is a crazy-ass time to do that. Do it. I mean, my initial reaction was, that's smart as hell, Ray. You're going to resign right before the USC game. No one's really going to be able to talk about it all that much. They got a football game to kind of cover it up. But no, it didn't make any sense to me. I mean, you know how I feel about Ray. I've been pretty defensive of him. I think he gets a little bit of a bad rap.
Yeah.
Not that I know a lot of ASU fans probably don't want to hear that, but even if you are on the side that Ray should resign or should move on, I don't think doing it in the middle of a football season is necessarily the best time for the university to be doing that. So even if you're out on Ray, I think you should be happy that he's not resigning today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, we're confirming that Ray Anderson is still the athletic director at Arizona State. He is not resigning. Sean, as it relates to the game tonight, ASU, obviously big underdogs at home.
Yep.
What's it going to take to get it done?
An act of God, a lot of luck.
Monsoon? Is that where we're asking God for another monsoon?
No, I mean, realistically.
Give us another Haboob.
Yeah, right? Realistically, if they want a chance to win, they're going to have to – the defense is just going to have to go crazy.
Yeah.
They're going to have to figure out a way to make Caleb Williams uncomfortable, which basically no other defense in the country has been able to do. It's obviously a massive uphill battle, but I mean, the USC's defense isn't great, man. So if ASU can manage to put up some points and then make Caleb a little uncomfortable, maybe this game ends up being closer than they think early on, and then that makes USC uncomfortable, and then anything can happen. Who knows? Obviously, I'm not sitting here thinking that ASU is necessarily going to win this game, but if I'm looking for a path, that's, I guess, where it's at.
Look, crazy things happen, right? This is college sports. Now, in terms of Caleb Williams, Lincoln Riley, you've got a hell of a duo to try and hope for an act of God. But I think if Arizona State is going to try and make this game competitive, if we want to get to the fourth quarter and still have a game on our hands, I think it's first and foremost going to take Arizona State coming out really from the opening kickoff and smacking USC in the mouth. We've talked about it all week long. The aggression that we've seen from Kenny Dillingham in this team in decision-making all year long, it only needs to intensify with the Trojans coming to town. And again, I think Drew Pine, it's gonna take him playing some pretty near-perfect football in a similar way that he did last year against the Trojans.
That's the big thing, is they have to take care of the football. Obviously, 8 turnovers is not going to get you a win against basically anybody in the country, but 2 or 3 is going to put you completely out of this game. You cannot be giving Caleb Williams in this offense any kind of good field position. You have to take care of the football better than you did last week if you want to have any chance.
No, absolutely. Is there a single player outside of Drew Pine that you think maybe can be the difference maker tonight?
Jalen Conyers. I mean, I know he's our guy, but he is the best player on this offense, and USC doesn't have a great defense. I think he's back. He's ready for this game. He obviously had to sit out a week, so he's got a little extra, I think, juice to kind of go out there and show himself. And this is the game that they've all been looking forward to. And that's true for Jalen. So he's just got to have a big game because he hasn't really had one yet this year.
No, that's absolutely fair. I think for me, it's a guy in BJ Green that all season long, we've talked about him, even in fall camp, as being a difference maker, being the lifeblood, the heartbeat of this defense, whatever word you want to use. But one way that you go out there and you disrupt a potent offense like USC is you get Caleb Williams moving. I think tonight it's going to take more than BJ Green in this ASU defense to get Caleb Williams moving. They're going to need to put him in the dirt 100%. Multiple times if they want to get it done, guys. But regardless, we'll see, obviously, what takes place at Mountain America Stadium when Arizona State takes on the number 5 USC Trojans. Guys, for all your news and notes and a PHNX Sun Devil post-game show, be right back here and give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils.